Do it! It is I, Plaid Palpatine, and somehow I have returned. Isn't that right, evil Pika? All right. I was wearing the robe. I just thought, you got to. I got to when I wear the robe. Good morning. It's Reverend Sully, Eric O'Sullivan, ordained on the internet. The caveat, as always, please do not burn your hands holding on to my hot takes. If you do, well, that's on you, pal or gal, or anywhere you identify on the great spectrum of humanity. This is my breakfast, and I'm very grateful for breakfast. And it's a light breakfast. I'll make more a little later. This is just the primer. I was going to do a gratitude list, and I thought, let's just do the whole thing, all right? Fish oil. I take 2 omega-3 fatty acid fish oil. I don't eat fish. I'm a chef, and I hate eating fish. I like fish and chips. I like some sushi. But get that salmon away from me. I'll trade you that salmon for that steak, please. Yeah, this is an emergency drink. Between this and this is 65 calories, and I count that. And I'm grateful. Grateful for the knowledge to do that. And because that's almost 70 calories, and that's 30 shy of 100. So I think that matters. So yeah, that's almost 70 calories. So yeah, I add that. That's 70 calories. So there's a plus 70 to every morning before I've even eaten anything. This is going to be a bit of a Sunday sermon, meets my gratitude list, meets just hanging out in with Plaid Palpatine. Hasselhoff Palpatine. No, I'm kidding. Like when I get out of the shower or a pool, my chest hair, it really resembles a bat symbol. It does. It's amazing. It's breathtaking. Nerdy girls are like missing out. Let's see. I'm grateful for taking vitamins and minerals in the morning. So I take a vitamin D3. It's 600, and there you go. Hello, 625%. My daily regimen, my daily dose. But you need it. What else do I do? Iron. Yeah. Do some iron, which is 139% of your daily value. Just one. Do them all in the morning. Just eat some vitamins. Some minerals. Getting older. Metabolism has changed. I'm grateful for that information that, hey, you might need all of these components to have a healthier life and healthier blood and healthier muscle tissue and stuff like that. Magnesium, specifically magnesium orotate. I read this book called The Boy Crisis. It was really interesting, and about minerals and how orotates specifically are bonded to or paired with or something. I'm not a scientist. I just think like one. So the mineral is paired with something like colostrum or mother's milk. This is able to permeate the blood-brain barrier. So say you're taking magnesium or zinc, or you'll just pee it out. Your body doesn't absorb, and your brain's not going to absorb any of that. And so this allows your brain to absorb as much magnesium or zinc or lithium orotate that that it wants, and then you just pee out the rest. It's true. So you get the full benefit with orotate. That's what I know. So basically, someone could probably come around tomorrow and be like, "You're doing it wrong." That's the nature of the internet, isn't it? It's 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning. It's February 6th, I believe. Yes, it is. And a lot of birthdays in February for me. Lots of loved ones with birthdays. Glad to have them around. Like one of my aunties, she passed away. Her birthday was yesterday. She shares a birthday with one of my closest friends. So it was good. So I got to hang out with that close friend on Zoom with other close friends. There's 4 of us, and we got to sing her happy birthday. Oh, this was vitamin B. Lots of vitamin Bs. I got plenty of C in this, in the fizzy drink. Yeah, it's one of those 1,000 milligram emergency fizzy drinks. I mean, I drink one in the morning because I used to drink a lot of alcohol. I used to drink a lot of beer. So waking up every morning to replenish any electrolytes that you need, or just minerals and stuff. It's great. These are great for hangovers. That's right. So yeah, so that was zinc orotate, magnesium orotate, super B complex, fish oil, which are omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin D3, and gentle iron, and also lithium orotate, which is apparently like a good way to, if you think that you suffer from stresses and anxieties, and this is a good way to ingest natural lithium as an orotate that will get through the blood-brain barrier, and it's a suggestion from a doctor in that the Boy Crisis book, and it's a wonderful book, and so yeah, has it made a difference? I don't know. I really can't tell you, but part of my daily breakfast. So now we're going to add another 140 calories onto the list. Don't chew them. No. Why pineapple juice, Sully? I'll tell you why. I might get mopey and emo and pretty down on myself sometimes. And sometimes I say things about the value of hope. And I'm pretty critical about the usage of hope. This, quite literally, is an avatar of my hope. If you're a grown-up, you know what I'm getting at. Hey there. I drink one every morning with my breakfast. You never know. You never know. These are kind of like gratitude lists. These are calorie counts. Yeah. It's kind of like therapy. If you lie to your therapist, the results will show in your progress. If you don't count every calorie that goes in your body, then so I started off with 205. That's 65. The fizzy drink and the omega 3s, and 140. Yeah, well, what about that gratitude list? Well, let's get to it. I'm grateful for my family, my friends, my freedom, my faith, my health, my union job. That's 6 so far. Write that down. That's 6. I write things down still. I'm pretty old-fashioned. Yeah, this is my cheat sheet for my 365. You know what I mean? So I can smile, broadcast the energy. You know. But yeah, so I'm grateful for my weekends. I'm grateful for the ability to recalibrate my health. I got sick, and I put on some weight, and now I'm getting that back. I want to fit into my new pants. I don't fit into any of my new pants anymore because but I did not throw out my older pants. So yeah, I mean, but I don't want to get comfortable in my 34s. I want to go back to my smaller pants. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm grateful for the the information and the presentation of that information that made it possible, that I accepted as wisdom, and I integrated it into my life. And I'm just I'm I'm blessed. I'm also grateful for dogs, young and old. I got to hang out on a Zoom last night with a few of my best friends and got to see all their dogs and even their cats. And and it's nice to see. I can't have pets where I live, so that's why I have Pika. You know, plus he's hyperallergenic. I'm allergenic. I'm an asthmatic. Yeah, I'm an asthmatic. I can't be around cats or down feathers or cut flowers. Ugh, you know. I know. I'm screwed. I'll never find a woman. Let's see. Yeah. So, and the Sunday sermon. I mean, there's nothing much to talk about. I'm not going to talk about current issues. I'm so bored with the news. I'm so disappointed with the news. I'm so disappointed with news outlets and the news readers that the news has been an important part of my life, all of my life. I'll tell you why. I was a very smart child. I was a very smart little person. I learned to read at a very young age. There's a story that my mom likes to tell, and I think I'm 3 years old or so, or I'm ridiculously young, too young for most tots to read. And there's an Entenmann's cake, and I remember this too. We were at the Massey's place, Brian Massey's mom's place, and we were in their kitchen, and it was an Entenmann's box, and they said, "Okay, we're gonna have cake," and I said, "No, that says Boston cream pie," and they were all like, and I've heard that story a bunch of times since, like, and yeah, like I was reading the newspaper in the 3rd grade, like I was that like Sheldon kid. Sometimes I feel like Anakin Skywalker, like, you know, if I wasn't, you know, out in the Outer Rim section, I would have been identified as having potential and brought to the Jedi Academy, you know. One of the most important parts of my morning, a lot of gratitude for coffee. I have a lot of gratitude for Dell's Coffee Roasters as well. This is not a paid advertisement. It's one of my closer friends in life. I love Dell. I love his family. And I pay for my beans. You know why? Same reason why you pay for your music and you pay for your comic books. This is, this is how the world works. I mean, oh, wow. This is great. This is the Disco Funk blend. I usually don't like dark roasts, but I haven't tried this one yet. And he's got 3 different blends, and it's part of part of my thing and our thing that I'm willing to try any of his beans, sight unseen. Usually, there are a bunch of beans that I do adore, and he knows if they're available, that oh yeah, here's some Tanzanian peaberry. You love this stuff, Sully, or Bali Blue Moon. Ah, I love that coffee. And the thing is that it's he roasts them, and they're freshly roasted. Here's the question: how long have those coffee beans that you bought from Starbucks or Pete's Coffee or whatever, or the supermarket? How long have they been on the shelf? How long, where's the custody chain in that? So I've seen these beans. They come green, from their source, globally sourced, and then they're freshly roasted. And I see and smell the first crack and the second crack, and this wonderful process. I have a playlist. If you ever want to check it out, Dell had me over, and for roasting beans. So I did a series of shorts, and one of them got 1,000 views. I'm like, really? Yeah, awesome. I love that. I love it when I can smash it out of the park like that. But yeah, so gratitude, I guess, could be one of the themes of the Sunday sermon today. We're just doing a hodgepodge. I'm doing a hodgepodge of a Sunday morning, just hanging out with you. Why not? I mean, one thing I want to do, and that, okay, do I have a mission statement for my channel? No, not really. But if I had to sum it up, I want to create the content that I want to watch. With that said, I love lots of different content from lots of different content creators all over the spectrum. Left, right, up, down, sideways, fourth dimensional, extraterrestrial, introspective, underground, in the air, where it's at. It's, how am I supposed to explain to Jenny Nicholson, who I love and adore, that I also love and adore Mahler? I mean, they're ideologically opposed foes. I mean, how am I supposed to explain to Az that I worship at the Church of the God of Sunshine, Ethan Van Sciver? I mean, they're feuding. I mean, yeah. I mean, and all of these references, might not even go over your head. I mean, this is just YouTube creators and the certain ones I follow. These are pop culture mavens, and sometimes the pop culture mavens don't see eye to eye, and they snipe at each other, and it's so where am I going with this? Creating content. There's so I watch a lot of things. I'm huge into Friday nights on YouTube, and a lot of my pop culture is there's an intrinsic negativity to it, and I don't mean that badly. I mean that because we're trying to be critical of product that we've received, and we're not pleased with it. Yet the producers aren't listening to the customers, which is in a weird violation of the kind of the institutional rules of capitalism. Producers are supposed to listen to their customers, and they're supposed to adjust the product to please, and the product is changed its paradigm into platform for, social ideas and whatnot. So I mean, so if you want to find, the outrage stuff, you can look at any of my favorites or any of who I'm following on it's apparently you can like see who who I'm following on. So apparently you can see who I'm subscribed to. So go ahead. I mean, yeah, I watch Doomcock. I watch Gary Beekler. I watch Jeremy Griggs. I barely like Jeremy Griggs. I barely like Ryan. But I love these guys. They remind me of my friends in high school. I mean, a little antagonistic, ball-busting, crude, but fun. And I like fun, and I like my friends, and I like this community and one thing that I don't like is oh gosh, it's just the how did I say this nicely? The good guys. I mean, if you're aligned with a hate group. I've been accused of this, literally. Seriously, this is no lie. I am adjacent to a hate group. No, I'm not. I have better sense than that. And I have better sense to listen to anyone that just makes blanket accusations like that as well. That's, for me, where I'm coming from, that's somebody trying to leverage their opinion on me by using, exploitative language and making the problem about, the person. I know what real racism is. I've seen it. I grew up in it. I mean, I think that a lot of my internet friends and who I follow say a lot of dopey shit. I do too. And I know I'm at the age where, I watch my mouth and I live and let live. And a lot of these are younger people too. And I'm kind of grateful. Here's something for the gratitude list. I'm grateful that I did not grow up in a time of social media. I would be like Pete Davidson stupid. You know what I mean? And I would probably put everything online and, or I would probably have my life ruined because of my lack of lens, and my lack of filter, earlier in life. Oh, boy, I love coffee. And how's your Sunday morning? How's your day going? How's your week been? How's your family? How are your friends? You doing okay? You can always leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll read your comments on air. You got any questions? You have any questions about spirituality? You got any questions for Reverend Sully? Who is God? Do you love Jesus? Yes, I love Jesus. And you are God. God lives in here. I don't necessarily worship Jesus, but Jesus is just all right with me. I'd like to meet a nice Christian girl with values and who likes to do something on Sunday that doesn't require work. Something nice to the whole idyllic life of let's go to Mass and then have supper and watch a movie. Yeah. That was like my grandparents' life. That was my grandparents' life. So that's not my life. I'm not experiencing that. I did experience it, though, at a young age. But yeah, and just remember, these gratitude lists are great and helpful tools. They can help you with your bad day. They can stop the momentum of a bad day by giving you a space, a gap to breathe and make a clearer choice instead of making a choice that's laden down with the energy of negativity and the baggage of mope. So yeah, I'm mopey a lot. I struggle with it, but I found a way out, and gratitude lists are a big part of that. They really are. And so, yeah, I'm just eternally grateful for all the things. And then when I count them, I see how many literal blessings I have. And then, that leads to purpose. And with purpose actually comes a more refined sense of hope, and a more refined idea of hope, the kind that you can use. Hope as maybe hope is leverage, an actual power for change. And that starts with purpose, but that purpose begins somewhere. And I'm pretty sure it begins with gratitude and blessings. So why not count them? And why not list them? Well, I've gone on for almost a half an hour now. But thank you for hanging out with me this Sunday morning. It's Reverend Sully's Sunday Fireside Chat. Part sermon, part gratitude list, part diet. So yeah, that's the foundation of my morning. All those vitamins and minerals, a pot of fresh coffee. I get up at 3:30 in the morning, and I'm out of the door by 4:50 to walk to the train station to be at work by 6 o'clock. I usually hit work about 20 minutes of 6, and it's plenty of time to put on a pot of coffee, to get changed. Because I'm a chef, so I put on a chef coat. I've got safety shoes. I wear a chef's hat. If you tune into my cooking videos, you might see me with my toque and my bandana around my neck. I literally do that to keep the sweat off my back. That sweat will go right down your back and into your butt crack. Seriously, avoid swamp butt. If you get swamp butt, you can avoid swamp butt by putting a bandana around your neck. It is hot in the kitchen. Seriously. And why wear long sleeves in the kitchen? Because you burn your arms on things. Yeah, it's fraught with hazards, man. But thank you so much for tuning in and sharing some spirituality. Let's get spiritual. Do you have spirituality questions? Do you have any concerns? What's your unique view? I mean, my mom likes crystals, and she tries to give me rocks all the time. I mean, I am very confident that one of these days, very, very in the far future, that these crystals will turn into diamonds. So, I'm very rich, aren't I? Spiritually. Well, you have a great day. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe, please. Give me a thumbs up if you like this material. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. I'm a big lad. I can handle it. Leave a comment or a question, and I'll read them on the air. And yeah, I'm an amateur theologian. I'm an ordained minister, so we get spiritual, and it's part of this channel. That's what we do here. And I'm also a professional chef. I share with you restaurant-level cooking hacks so you can make nutritious, delicious, and beautiful food in your home for your loved ones at your table. Come on by, subscribe to Reverend Sully's channel. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Namaste. God bless. And if you're having a bad one out there, you can help yourself by counting your gratitudes. It's going to give you that opportunity to change the course of your day. It's your choice. Thank you.